Well, this morning I am sharing my bed with an actual real-life legend. I was wondering what you were going to do then. I suddenly felt your hand and I felt all sort of hurt and worried.
I was looking at your delightful tattoo. My daughter has tattooed herself rather extensively.
Has she really?
And I was wondering,
What exactly it was?
Well, I know what it is.
Oh.
But I was just wondering, the design you had chosen for yourself to represent yourself.
No, it's not. It just happens to be that. If you see what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Right. I was about to say he is a real-life legend, and many of us, most of us, will have had evenings where we felt depressed or sad or lonely or in love, and we lay in the darkness and listened to his records and wish that he was there with us. And I am the lucky devil that has him with me. It's Leonard Cohen.
Oh, that's very, very kind of you to greet me so warmly this early.
I feel very warm towards you, Leonard, this morning.
It's very, very kind of you.
Do you get cross when people think that your records are mournful?
No, I don't get cross at all when people, remember my records under any circumstances.
But you're not well known, are you, for the sort of jolly up-tempo ones?
No,
Like I Will Survive.
No.
That was not going to be one of your hits.
They didn't remember that one.
When you look back at the 60s and you think about all the free love, do you miss the free love, or do you still get lots of free love?
I never got it free. I never noticed that it was free. I think that when you enter into the arena with a woman, or a woman enters into that arena with a man, you're entering into one of the most dangerous situations available, and it's far from free, it's far from safe, it's far from secure.
It's ghastly.
It's terrible. It's not ghastly.
Oh, it is a bit.
It is. It's a bit. It's a bit ghastly and a bit glorious.
Yeah, more ghastly than glorious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, you sound like one of your lyrics.
I'm sorry that you've had these experiences
that have left me so world weary already.
It is. No, there are. You do take a wound. You do take a wound. That's true.
But in your concerts, I read somewhere that you always advise people to leave with somebody else that they didn't arrive with. Now, is this true?
Well, it was true once in one concert at the Albert Hall that, I was feeling, infected by by some kind of, Aquarian disease. I don't know what it was, and I felt that everybody should begin their lives again. But that's not advice I would give now at all. Not at all, no.
Okay. Just thought we'd clear that one up.
I'm glad you did.
Because I was going to leave with Prav. You used to go out with the actress Rebecca De Mornay.
That's right.
She's a very lovely girl.
And she wised up to me.
Did she?
Yeah.
I can't believe that's
no,
true.
No, she did. Yeah.
But she produced some of the songs on your last album.
Yes,
Is that true?
Yeah, no, it's not true. I just...
You just put her on there to make her feel better?
Yeah, to try to keep the thing...
Was this a bit like Spinal Tap,
trying
though?
to keep the thing going,
What was she doing producing your songs? Had she done this before, or did she just come in and say, hey, let's use the doubly?
I always thought that, the producer's credit goes to the one who actually makes it happen.
Okay.
Not the actual technical person, but I'd been playing that song for a lot of years, and I finally was playing it one time at her house, and she said, I think it's finished now. I'd been working on it for 10 years. She said, I think it's finished now. Let's record it right away. So we called up studios, and I said, you produce it. She said, well, what does that mean? I said, you direct it, direct the operation. If my voice doesn't sound right or the take doesn't sound right, tell me and correct it. And she did, bring it into being. So I consider that production. Also, she worked on the arrangements. She has a very good sense of harmony, and she's written some pretty good songs herself. So it wasn't actually, just, to help the thing limp along.
Well, I didn't think it was helping it limp along. My finger became a bit crazed then, didn't it?
And
do you pine for her?
I will always love Rebecca De Mornay, and we started off as friends, and we parted as friends, and we continue to see each other as friends. I think the thing, is secure. In some, in some damp corner of the heart, it flourishes.
Now, before you go, tell me about your new album, because it's your first live album, isn't it?
No, it's my second.
Yonkers.
It's my second live album in about 30 years, but
22.
I don't think I can be accused of flooding the market with live albums. But it's just a live album, and there's some good tunes on it, and I think there's a certain lively quality to it. It's very hard for me to promote it.
It's been very wonderful to have you on the bed.
Well, thank you so much for your hospitality. Please invite me back sometime.
No, I'll be inviting you back probably next week.
Oh,
I'll listen to your album a few times, then invite you back.
Oh, thank you so much.
And ask you which song was about me.
Many of them are about you.
This is Channel 4, and you're watching The Big Breakfast.
Just have a small cup of coffee.
Pigs.
Chickens! Toast!
Bacon!
You're watching The Big Breakfast.
Whoa! Gee, Tina Turner biting into that Lamington bass there. Welcome back, and there he was, Leonard Cohen on the bed with Paula.